Hello, this is LGBTQ Online from Pride in Surrey, LGBTQ Pride CIC, sponsored by Surrey County Council. Today you have me, Stephen Ireland, and the amazing
Kel Finan-Cook.
Hello, Kel. So obviously we're going to just go through what's happening today and what we've launched. Obviously, many people would have seen it on social media, but today you will have noticed that we have removed the colour from our logo. Kel's going to read the next slide. Listen to this. It's going to be great.
So the month of June sees corporate entities and businesses add rainbows to their logos in recognition of Pride Month. To organisations such as ourselves who celebrate, educate and connect the LGBTQI plus community, this can often feel like a cynical attempt and reason to try and appear woke and cash in on our fabulous pink pound.
You can tell that I put Kel mostly on the spot there. Whilst we welcome
I wrote it as well.
Indeed, yeah, you've done well. Whilst we welcome organisations showing their support for our community, we feel that this would be better achieved by ensuring they have a diverse workforce, offer the same level of benefits to LGBTQI plus employees in terms of parental leave, pension rights and access to their preferred washrooms.
We know that many companies wholeheartedly support our community and do so throughout the year, both by making donations and ensuring they have safe and accepting workplaces. We've removed our rainbow today as a statement to those companies who will remove their rainbows at the earliest opportunity. Now the month of June is over and the bandwagon has disappeared into the sunset.
There we go. You can briefly see us, and you can actually see a little bit of colour on today's stream, so don't panic. We're not going black and white. You don't have to change to a black and white TV licence, but there you go. There's our logo, and we'll show you some of the posts we put up today. So here is another post here confirming that LGBTQ plus support is all year round. It's not just about one month or one day. Yes, the Stonewall has happened in the month of June, but obviously we still have to recognise that there are challenges worldwide, and of course that the community still need our support locally, in businesses around the country, the UK and Ireland, but also worldwide. You know, we stand in solidarity with 70 countries where people can't be themselves. Let's have a look at some more posts. Obviously the amazing, there we go, look at this. I absolutely love this picture. Although I don't like me, I don't look very flattering in this photo, but we even wrapped up the Pride shop to basically say, look, you know, no rainbows here. We've done what the corporates have done. You know, and it's evident today when you walk down the high street that many of those high street retailers that had the rainbow flags, their little balloons or fingerprint things or face paints for sale, where were they? They were back in the cupboard ready for next year. Proud ally Abercrombie music there, and no, Lisa's printer didn't run out of ink. It's just that we did go black and white. In fact, there is a confession about this, isn't there? That actually your printer did run out of ink, didn't it, Kel?
Printer did, yeah. It went a bit wrong. So, but you know, we rescued it by making the photo black and white, which absolutely suited our cause. And actually, Lisa's wearing grey and black in that photo as well. So,
mind you, I like black. I like wearing black. Anyway, not the colour to be wearing when it's scorching outside. I'm here in Virginia Lakes, and obviously just enjoying the last bit of sunshine that we've got of the day. And of course, we're live because it's really important. Kel, obviously, we just took people through why it's really important that we recognise that organisations, businesses, retailers, even charities and non-profits should continue to not display the rainbow, but just show the support, show the love. What other things can people do to show their support and love for the LGBT community?
Really, it's, you know, Pride is a 365-day thing, isn't it? You know, that people need to show that they support our community by representing us in their workforces and by making sure that our rights are equal to everybody else's rights in the workplace. And that does mean equal parental leave for same-sex parents. It does mean making sure everyone's got access to the washrooms they prefer. It does mean every single day of the week ensuring that you are being you know, open and honest and equal in everything you do. And that actually includes the way you do business. You know, so if people are coming up against companies who are, you know, homophobic and, you know, make that very clear and make that very public, then, you know, maybe take the moral high ground and don't do business with those kind of people, because it's only by taking those kind of stands that we will be able to stop that kind of behaviour.
Well, this is it. And, you know, many allies will be there in their offices thinking, okay, what can we do for the LGBTQ plus community? And thank you. You know, allies are really important for the LGBTQ plus community. If you work in recruitment, look at recruitment practices that make your workforce more diverse. How can you attract LGBTQI plus people? Because let's face it, some of the most talented individuals, just look, Alan Turing, just saying it there, you know, big, massive member of the LGBTQ plus community. Dame Ethel Smythe, again, LGBTQ plus, fantastic. Lots of fantastic writers in history. You know, people have a significant contribution to make to organisations. And what we're saying is, look, you know, if you've got a talent and a skill and you're recruiting individuals, look at how you can recruit more diverse individuals and be more inclusive of those individuals. And if you're in HR, look at the policies. Are your policies practical? Do they support individuals that potentially could be transitioning from male to female, female to male, or people that are non-binary and not necessarily understanding or curious about their sexuality or gender? You know, it's really important that you recognise those challenges. Some of your messages popping up on the screen there. Lisa obviously saying, so proud of our organisation for highlighting this issue. To read Lisa's statement, head over to Pink News or Surrey Live, because they are on there and, of course, available on all of our social media channels. And obviously, Yana, our head of engagement there, who's been out in the community of Godalming only yesterday, doing some great work and engaging with people. But again, the businesses she was talking to yesterday with Abercrombie kind of started to get it, started to understand, you know, bars and restaurants and things, because they're in hospitality, because it's more forward facing. I think they're starting to get it and click onto it. What do you think?
I think they are starting to get it, and I think you know, slowly but surely, you know, we're seeing, like you say, a more diverse workforce, and we're seeing that with, you know, the removal of things like dress policies and things like that, which are very gender specific. But you know what, businesses can do little tiny things. They can stick a little pride flag in their window all year round to let members of our community know that we're welcome to dine in their restaurants, and we're welcome to come and shop in their shops, and we're not going to be, you know, treated differently if we ask to use a different changing room, or if we're taking you know, an item of clothing which may not you know, necessarily look to the cashier to suit the way that we're presenting. You know, there are tiny little things that people can do to educate themselves, to be inclusive and to be accepting and to support Pride 365.
I've been recently into some amazing organisations that are really stepping up and looking at ways that they can become LGBTQ plus state champions within Stonewall, obviously looking at ranking up in Stonewall. One of the things I would say is, you know, try and identify champions of the LGBTQ plus community. And we're not saying people have to be lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, intersex, you know, whatever. What we're saying is somebody might have a relative or a friend or family member, or might just genuinely understand it and be able to be sympathetic with a customer that's coming into business or something. Create champions, create a network of champions, because a network of champions will become your voice of the organisation. And when it comes to recruiting, you can go to recruitment fairs and have those champions talk about how amazing an organisation you've got. But you said it there, you know, Pride. We've not stopped, have we? We've got the LGBTQ line. This year we've got Pride on the road, Pride at Shine. We've got the main Pride event. You know, we've got all those things. Winter Pride later on in the year. You know, it's really exciting, but we can't do it when all these big, hustly bustly businessmen and women and people come in and they kind of just sucker up all the money. You know, the pink pound, profiting from creating things that they can mass produce, and then necessarily donate or make any contribution really to local organisations that are continually making a difference.
Well, this is what we always say about our shop, isn't it, Steve? You know, when you support our shop and when you purchase things from our shop, you're not, you know, chucking a huge margin at a corporate company. What you're doing is you're buying affordable items from a queer-owned company, and all that money gets ploughed back into the services we provide for the community. You know, and that's what it should all be about, not about trying to profit from a month. Actually, and when you think about it, you know, June celebrating the Stonewall riots, it's actually people trying to profit out of something that was really quite horrific, you know?
Well, this is it. And, you know, we've got to remember that there's still 3 countries worldwide where it's evident that people are still facing the death penalty for being LGBTQ+. You know, countries like Brazil, where individuals are being kidnapped for being trans and brutally murdered. And only recently in Malta, there was a small issue with our trans community over there, unfortunately. And likewise, I think it was Mauritius or something like that, or one of the Caribbean islands. Again, you know, there's still issues. You know, I should be able to travel freely. I'm obviously COVID, you can't do that at the moment, but you know, I'm scared to book a holiday sometimes. You've got to kind of look online. Oh, where can I book a holiday? Because I want to be who I am. I don't want to be hiding the fact that I'm in love with somebody that is the same sex. So why should I hide it? Of course, in some countries, you hold the hand of your partner, you'll be stoned to death. And that is the harsh reality. And we stand in solidarity with those people. We have to recognise that that is still happening around the world. And obviously, we pop the link on there for the Surrey shop that Kel mentioned, surreyshop.co.uk. Go and check it out, because we are still open. We're open the weekend. Go and pop along and see Maz. Maz is opening at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. But again, all the profits that are going from that shop are going to making sure that we've got a safe space all year round. We're working tirelessly to create content that's inclusive, but also we're creating fantastic programs where businesses, charities, non-profits, organisations around Surrey and even just slightly outside can contact us, and we would be more than willing to come in. Because again, you know, Pride organisations, they're not shy. You know, we will come into your organisation and talk to your friends, your family, your colleagues or whatever, and we will, of course, help you build maybe an LGBT network or whatever it might be, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, Surrey County Council, for instance, our sponsor, they had nothing really go back 2 years, and Robin, the chair of the LGBTQ network of Surrey County Council, is doing great work with the team. And now they are sponsors of Pride in Surrey. And it goes to show you can make a real big difference. We're not asking you to donate thousands of pounds. Yeah, exactly. And if you've got thousands of pounds, you've profited from a face paint, a balloon or something, get your money out. Just come over to prideinsurrey.org, make a little donation, and that's it. Make a contribution and show that you're loving the support of the community, and then work with us and we'll help you.
But touching on what you've said, Steve, sorry, Jana's just put a comment on saying that when they were in Godalming, when the team were in Godalming, people were approaching them and saying how excited they were about Pride, you know. That's what visibility is all about, isn't it? When people see a Pride in Surrey rep, come and talk to us. And that's all part of the, you know, the educating. You know, we're happy to talk about it. We're happy to point people in the right direction. We are champions of the community, and we're here and we're happy to help anyone, and that includes employers that want to know how they can make their workforces more diverse and how they can create diversity champions and things like that. You know, give us a shout and we can guide you and we can point you in the right direction.
That's it. I mean, you know, there's been so many rainbow flags, progressive flag, you've got the new progressive flag, you've got the old progressive flag, you've got the, you know, all these kind of flags, trans flag, non-binary flag, intersex flag, you've got all those flags. Flags are a fantastic form of identity, and people wave them proudly because they want to identify. Some people don't want the flag, but let's just remember, take the flag away, actions most definitely speak louder than words, and that is visibility. The visibility is really important for people that feel isolated, people that feel like they're alone. But of course, your actions speak louder than words. So we are literally calling out all the local businesses, any organisation out there, go and get a little rainbow sticker that says Pride on it, or come and contact us and say, we want to work with you. Do something. Get lanyards. We've got loads of lanyards for sale. They're only £2.79 a shop. We can even do a bulk deal. Come and get them. Be really good. We're going to be going out on the Pride on the Road. Come and see us, 16th, 17th, 18th of July. Come and see us, speak to us. And I'll come in, somebody in the team will come in, train you, educate you, talk about pronouns, talk about whatever it might be. But let's make a difference. Look, Surrey is an amazing place. I mean, I'm here at Virginia Lakes. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the obelisk, if I said that right. And, you know, you've got the park and all that right there, and you've got the lakes just around behind the trees. But we have so many amazing places here in Surrey. Why can't we be amazing too? You know, let's just take a moment to identify that there's so many people. We all have to eat, pee, and you know, we're all same, we're all human. So let's just come together and learn about each other and actually make Surrey even more of an amazing place to live, work, and visit.
That's it. If you're prepared to change your logo for a month, be prepared to make positive change all year round and support it.
Exactly that. Check out notalone.prideinsurrey.org if you want to find out how you can contact us. You can text TALK to 88440. That's the range. I haven't said that for ages. There we go. Ticker on the bottom of the screen there. But you are not alone. It's really important that you know that. But we are here. But just a reminder, today you will have noticed that we have removed the colour from our logo because, well, the month of June often sees the corporate entities and businesses add rainbows to their logos in recognition of Pride Month. And of course, the organisations such as ourselves who celebrate a community, this can often feel a little bit cynical, attempt to kind of appear woke and profit from that pink pound, and it's annoying to say the least. So come on, don't profit, make a difference, and remember, if you're out there and you feel alone, text us, or if you are going through any form of domestic violence, there is our domestic violence text support service called Text Sam. All the information is on that link on the screen now. Any final words then, Kel, from you? Because I've literally waffled.
You have, yeah, it's unlike you, Steve, isn't it? Just again, you know, Pride 365, and we're here every day of the week, every hour of the day for the community. And if anyone needs Pride in Surrey, anyone needs any help or guidance at all, reach out to us and we are there for you. Even when our logo's in black and white, we're still proud and we're still there.
There we go. Said it. Easy peasy. Thanks very much for tuning in. Much love from all of us here at Pride in Surrey. To find out more about our events and to get involved, to sponsor, or simply get a stall or even look at performing, head over to prideinsurrey.org and find out about our amazing online content. Check it out on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or Steam. See you there.
I'm Zoe Lyons. Sometimes it's easier just to text. Text TALK to 88440. You're not alone.